Hello. Well, 2021's here. Yay! And, well, Game Pass Sunday has been quite a core part of the channel for nearly 2 years, actually. About a few months, but yeah. So, I thought, since 2020 is now over, I thought I'd just list off some of the most memorable experiences when it comes to Game Pass Sunday from 2020. And, well, good, some are not so good, and some are truly amazing. Anyway, let's start the list then. Yay! A Plague Tale: Innocence. Set in the era where France was ridden with the Black Plague, you play as Amicia de Rune, tasked with fleeing across France to find a cure for a brother's long-lingering illness. Along the way, you rely heavily on stealth to avoid death by villagers, Inquisition guards, and, notably, the rats. The game presents a truly eerie depiction of this bleak moment in human history, immersing you in the game's world with its stunning visual and sound design, from the expansive landscapes you get to see turn to ruin thanks to the plague, to the skin-crawling sounds of the rats as they devour away at the very lives you leave to die.
It wasn't dangerous. It's safer this way.
As a fan of games such as Dishonored, Hitman, and pre-Origins Assassin's Creed for their stealth gameplay, I am very much happy to have played a game on Xbox Game Pass that can be added to that list and be almost exclusively stealth-oriented. Planet Coaster Console Edition. Bearing nostalgic ties to Frontier's other theme park-based outings, I was really excited to have found out that Planet Coaster would be coming to Game Pass upon release. The game is absolutely gorgeous to look at, especially when you slowly build up your theme park to be the mega successful park of your dreams, or quickly if you fire up the game on sandbox mode. Veterans of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 will be happy to know that the many iconic features from the game are present and accounted for with Planet Coaster, such as multiple expansive maps to freely build on, a wide variety of rides to build, highly characteristic employees, especially the park mascots such as arguably the mascot of Planet Coaster himself, King Coaster. The creation and sharing of content within the game is just as strong on console as it is on PC. They do, however, make use of the Frontier Workshop, which works in much the same way as Steam Workshop, but has the added caveat that all creations that are shared via the Frontier Workshop are cross-compatible with both Xbox and PlayStation. What this means more or less is that the park I made on Game Pass Sunday on the Xbox One can be downloaded and played by those who are on the Xbox Series consoles, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Bet you didn't think I'd mention PlayStation in the top 3 Game Pass Sunday games now, did ya? Yeah. Moving on. Honorable mention: Nier Automata. I want to bring some attention to Square Enix's bizarre action RPG. Now, I do not want to give too much away about the game. Hehowever, I will say, there is a lot more to the game than it lets on initially, getting more and more abstract and complex as you peel back on the game's layers. That would give Square Enix's infamously complicated franchise, Kingdom Hearts, a run for its money. Dishonorable mention: Wolfenstein Youngblood. Let's just get this one out the way. Terrible RPG mechanics that feel like they were tacked on in the 11th hour. A co-op AI partner that is so frustratingly horrible It makes me think I was playing a public match on Overwatch. And on top of it, it got boring after the intro. Like, oh my god. Let's just hurry up and get through this before I go crazy over it. Fuck Youngblood. Ori and the Blind Forest. What can I say about it? The game that bears the very cruel badge of honor of having an emotional rollercoaster of an introduction sequence that puts the first 10 minutes of Pixar's Up to shame. You play as Ori, who is involuntarily thrust into a quest to save the forest of Nibel from a decay that is slowly eating away at it. After an event referred to as the Great Storm rips Ori from their biological father, the Spirit Tree, before being properly born into their true form as a guardian spirit. Throughout the game, Ori's abilities develop over time as you visit ancestral trees, granting Ori abilities such as double jump, wall jumping, including an ability that allows you to propel yourself off most common enemies and projectiles, giving you more opportunities to explore Nibel as you uncover the secrets that hide in every nook and cranny. These may be simple to learn abilities, however the game demands you to master these abilities very quickly, especially once you reach the end game of Ori's journey, as your skills of these abilities are truly put to the test. I felt the game has been very fair with its challenge, as even on easy it was not much of a cakewalk. By the time I finished my journey as Ori, I have clocked in at 12.5 hours and 600 deaths. Don't expect me to be breaking any Ori speedrun records anytime soon. Ori's gameplay might be spectacular on its own merits. However, the real meat and potatoes of the game is the aesthetics. The game is backed by an incredible orchestral score composed by Gareth Coker of Ark Survival Evolved fame. From title screen to credits roll, the game is flush with this beautiful hand-drawn art style, which makes any moment of the game worthy of being printed and framed. The audible and visual beauty of the game truly shines when they are brought together as they coalesce into a sensory harmony that could potentially tell a story of Ori's journey on their own merit, and even work if the game was to be repackaged as a short film adaptation, making both the art and score some of the best, not just on Game Pass, but also on games that have been released in the past generation, period. As we were in the starting weeks of 2021, I have high hopes that Microsoft will push the service to its best potential over the coming year, bringing more groundbreaking titles to the service as they come out, such as the remainder of the Yakuza series coming to the Game Pass service later in January or March in the case of Yakuza 6, bringing the entirety of the Yakuza franchise, barring Yakuza Like a Dragon, to Xbox Game Pass.